Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Amy here. Today we're going to talk about April new releases. It's that time again, I swear. January it did seem like a slow month, but now it's like passing by super fast. So anyway, we're here to talk about all the new April releases. Of course, this isn't everything that's coming out in April. This is just books that have caught my attention and books that I might want to put on my TBR shelf. So definitely let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything, if there's anything I didn't mention that you think I would enjoy. Just list it in the comments below. All right, let's get started. On April 1st, we have The Last Session. This is by Julia Bartz. I didn't particularly care for the writing retreat by this author, so I'm a little worried about going into this book, but second chance, right? The writing retreat wasn't bad. I think I might have gave it 3 stars. I don't really remember. So this one says it's a white-knuckled locked room thriller about a social worker who, after coming face to face with her dark past, must infiltrate a mysterious wellness center in the deserts of New Mexico. Okay, mommy's gotta work. I know. I think I have a sick kitty on my hands and all she wants me to do is hold her, so like Mimi. Also coming out on April 1st, this is When She Was Gone, and this is by Sarah Foster. I've never read anything from this author, but this one sounded really good, so it made it to the list. It says, was she taken or did she run? The pulse-pounding new psychological thriller from the best-selling author of You Don't Know Me, which I've never read. If you have, let me know in the comments down below. It says, Rose once walked away from her daughter. Now she may be the only one who can save her. On April 8th, we have The Maid's Secret by Nita Prose. This is going to be the 3rd book in Molly the Maid series. I absolutely have been loving this little series. It's kind of cozy mystery, but a little bit above that. Like it's just a little step above a cozy mystery. It's just got a little more oomph. This one says, when a daring art heist takes place at the Regency Grand, Molly's life is threatened. The question is, who's out to get her and why? Long buried secrets will be revealed. A wedding, a heist, and a secret. I've been loving this little series. Molly is just a fantastic character. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? I can't see her. What you doing, Mimi? You okay? Next up, we have a male-male romance releasing on April 9th. This is Rhett by Riley Hart. This is actually the 3rd book in this series. The series is called The Swift Brothers. I'm behind. I have not read the 1st nor the 2nd book, but this one just sounded really good. My taste in male-male romances is getting a little bit like I want more. I want more of that emotion and drama and sometimes dark romance. I don't know what it is. I think Jessie Walker has ruined me with her series, the Lost Boys series with Every Breath After. Jeremy and Mason are just, that book is everything. Like there's not really like a romance, but, or let me just say there's not like intimacy in that book, but just the chemistry between the 2 characters, even though one is considered straight and the other one has like this secret love for the other one. So good, and it has ruined me. I have not been able to find a male-male romance that just has made me feel that way, so I want more. Anyway, I'm on the lookout, so but in this one, now I don't know if these are standalones, but this one says Rhett is an emotional, hopeful final book in the Swift Brothers series. It's a small town hurt comfort, single dad romance romance with mature characters, demisexual awakening, strong family vibes, and a happily ever after they deserve. Rhett deals with sensitive themes of grief, loss of a parent or sibling in the past, verbal emotional abuse by a parent. So be careful of your trigger warnings. Definitely go into maybe go to the author's page and check that out before you jump into this book, or if any of those you know will trigger you, maybe not read this one. But like I said, I want it. I want the emotion, I want the darkness, I want the deep, I want it all, and I'm hoping this will give it to me. Also, Rhett is available on Kindle Unlimited if you have Kindle Unlimited. Next up, on April 17th, a book I'm really looking forward to. This is The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. I just finished The Perfect Marriage. We'll talk about it in a wrap up, but I'm ready for this one. I don't want to say too much about this book because so much happens in the first book. I'm not sure where this book is going to go, and I kind of want to go into it blind. I just know where our main character stood at the end of the first book. Her name is Sarah. She is one of the best defense attorneys, and in the first book she was her husband's attorney in the first book. That's all I'm going to say about that. And moving on to the second book, I don't want to say, I can't say too much. It just says, "Till death do us part, yours, not mine." Okay, this next book, it's a male romance. It's a little risque for me, being a Catholic girly, but this is Unholy by L.M. Archer. It says, "Unholy is a dark, taboo, male spicy romance, not for the faint of heart or the sound of faith." And I was like, okay, I think this might be for me. So this does have to do, I think with, I don't know if both of our characters are priests or if it's just one. I haven't really read too much into the synopsis. But this is coming from Matthew 26:41. "Watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Just give me the night, Father, and you'll be praying to me." Oh my gosh. I don't know if I said, but it releases on April 18th, and it's available on Kindle Unlimited. Another book, another male romance, releasing on April 18th. This is A Voice in Chains, and this is by Harley Beck. Once again, I've never read anything by this author, but I'm trying to find that deep, dark romance that I'm craving. This one says it's a full-length, standalone male romance with a happily ever after, and the story does contain sensitive subject matters. I believe one of our characters is a very troubled soul. He does not speak, and he comes to stay. I think he might be homeless as well, and he comes to stay with a family. It says Arkin Reeves moves into my bedroom. He's silent, guarded, and haunted by a past I can't begin to understand. A past that stole his voice. My parents say he needs a place to stay. I say he's a nightmare who needs to go. At first, I hate him and the unwelcome emotion he evokes. He watches me, always quiet, always there. I thought I could resist this pull between us, this undeniable attraction that gets under my skin and into my thoughts. He won't stop until I'm his. So, we'll see. And is available on Kindle Unlimited. Next, another male romance that I'm venturing into. Another two authors that I have not read before. This is Blitzed. This is a male dark sports romance. It says Evergreen University, Book 1. So we have some college guys here. I think they are on opposing teams because they're both quarterbacks for their teams. I used to live for sports romance. It's been a while since I've read one, so that's why this one kind of like caught my attention. It's dark and it's a sports college. I love like college-based romances. You know, they're just kind of like experimenting with each other, trying to figure out what they like. Love it. This one says Blitz is a dark-themed male-male romance between two rival football quarterbacks and a kiss that changes everything. It contains high heat, unexpected sweetness, and a possessive quarterback that thinks stalking is a love language, and an NFL hopeful that wants to love him despite his initial misgivings. Also available on Kindle Unlimited. I forgot to say who this is by, I'm sorry. Lee McCormick and R.S. McKenzie are the two authors for Blitz. I skipped one, my bad. On April 22nd, this is A Murder Between Friends, and this is by Liz Lawson. I do think this is a YA thriller. 2 years ago, the murder of a neighbor tore three best friends apart. Now the killer is going to walk free, and the ex-friends are going to have to face the past and each other. And last but certainly not least, we have another thriller. This is Long Time Gone, and this is by Charlie Donnelly. This one says a forensic trainee learns through a DNA test that she mysteriously disappeared as a baby 30 years ago, and her life is still in danger. That's all I have written on my list for the month of April as of new releases coming out. So once again, let me know in the comments what I'm missing. If there's anything out there that I didn't talk about that you're looking forward to, just let me know. Thank y'all always so much for watching. Hope y'all all doing well out there, and I'll see y'all very, very soon in a new video. Bye y'all.